Mercy Home for Boys and Girls has been a Chicago institution for 133 years, helping hundreds of thousands of young people find their way out of crisis.
WGN's Erin Ivory shares the story of one of the organization's biggest champions.
Well, since 1991, everyday business folks have laced up their boxing gloves and stepped in the ring for Mercy Home's biggest fundraiser, Ringside for Mercy's Sake. They do it to raise money to help Chicago's kids, and in Pat Maloney's case, to show nothing is more important than fighting for someone's life.
Hands up, get that left hand up. All right.
What drives someone to keep taking the hits, the jabs, the sharp uppercuts?
I thought at 54, it's now or never.
See, you have to understand, Pat Maloney never thought he'd make it to 54.
I had cancer twice in my life. Back then, it was about a 20% chance of survival. So, you know, not what you want to hear when you're 27 years old.
But Pat, he dodged it, beating the grim statistics.
It made me more aware of how precious life is, and you know, that things can change very quickly, dramatically. And that's one of the things that really drove me to Mercy Home.
They come to us from experiences of great adversity in life. Most of them have experienced some sort of trauma through such things as abuse or neglect, or some of the violence that they've witnessed or seen that has left either emotional or sometimes physical scars.
I've known some of the stories of people that have come through Mercy Home.
Pat Maloney.
In 2014, Pat Maloney signed up to be one of 18 boxers willing to fight to raise money for Mercy's kids.
I'll give you one word for Pat: warrior.
That year, he was paired with the toughest fighter in the ring, England export Butch Wilkins.
This guy starts hitting the heavy bag, and the rafters start shaking. And I go, Pat, you sure you want to fight this guy? He goes, bring him on, it's for the kids.
The cause is above all.
Round after round, Pat held strong, knowing the fight wasn't really about the two guys in the ring as much as the kids on the other side.
Providing them food, shelter, clothing, the basics, plus healing and opportunity and education, all the things that we provide that you would provide for your own children. We do that for 134 kids who live here full time and upwards of 1,100 children and families throughout the year.
When, you know, someone arrives here, you know, they may not be in the best space, but if they see that people have made it through to the other side.
3 years later, Maloney received a second blow, diagnosed with cancer once again.
I had prostate cancer, which is something that is very prevalent in my family. And again, it was not really a great diagnosis, and it was sort of advanced disease at the time.
He promised himself that if he pulled through, he would make the most of the gifted time.
Carpe diem, right?
Which is why at 60, Lucky Maloney stepped back in.
When someone like Pat comes and talks about overcoming the odds to give back, I think you hit it with the word resilience. That's the hallmark of our kids. That's what we're trying to build in the children that come here.
Talk about a true champ. If you want to cheer Pat Maloney on and support Mercy's kids, the big Ringside Gala is this Saturday at the downtown Chicago Marriott Hotel. The black tie event has boxing, live music, dancing, and casino gaming. It's all to help Chicago's kids in their own fight for a better tomorrow. We'll post a link with ticket information and more about Mercy Home on our website, WGN-TV.com. Erin Ivory, WGN News.